Alright, this is me making my library. Again! Only some of it stayed, the rest of it got taken, because I first did these, and then I tried to decide how to configure it before I set the rest down. I actually put the enchanting table down last. So, now to make some bookshelves, I made 8. I think I need to make a couple more. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, how many more I need? 28, 29, 30. So I need like 2 more bookshelves. 1 more bookshelf. 1 more bookshelf. Let's see what 1 more bookshelf does. One more bookshelf should bring it to 30. You can't get better than 30, so Is this it? Yep. Alrighty. Whoa. So now my bookshelf is complete. I need an endless water source close by to fill bottles. And pretty much I have everything in a nutshell so that I can start castle building all around it. Actually over it. It'll be inside the castle like some kind of weird room. And then I'll tear it apart later. But for now, my double-sized house, because I had another house set on top of my house. Duh. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. So, this is my little home, where I'm going to have a big honking historical castle taking up the whole top of this mountain. And then the road that goes down to where I shall make a villager farm. And I don't mean farm as an automated or, you know, generating 600,000 villagers. I mean villagers being happy and giving me the stuff I want. So down here is going to be the seaport. I'm going to chop that off. And we will have a semi-accurate representation of Danzig and the port town that it is. And then the stables should be reached from my mountaintop, so they're probably going to be over here somewhere. Yes, this looks like where I shall put the stables. And I shall have a colored sheep farm with 2 of each color, so that I can generate wool as needed and always kill the extra sheep off. And so basically you have a house in a box here at Cove in Minecove. And hello? And I didn't even realize I'm still in TeamSpeak, so I sound like some kind of crazy person, I'm sure. Talking to myself as I'm talking to the rest of you. This is a PvE server. They're adding some maps with warps to PvP, I mean, and they had just added a really cool minigame server that has promptly corrupted and died. Subbity-dubbity-dub. And they really built some cool spleef arenas. They were really nice. Sky Does Minecraft played here the other day randomly. And because they're such cool arenas, it brought such a flood of people in that the server is groaning and going, whoa, what happened? So I'm going to silence myself so that I'm not like a crazy head. That it's early in the morning. Well, not that early, but I was up late and I gotta go shopping and whatnot. But this is my little house in a box with a house in a box. I have my everything you could possibly need here to make materials for the castle. I actually also have an abandoned mine underneath, as in directly beneath my house, way down there, of course. I had started digging over there and came down underneath, and then I went down a cavern, and then the cavern found a mine, and then I realized I was under my house. It's like, holy moly. Maybe I'll make an elevator. I'm going to strip the mine. It'll be nothing left, not even wood. So, yeah, I won't make an elevator. But I'm going to make a couple of secret rooms, even though it's no grief. Well, you know, why take the chance, especially for those who haven't used their claim blocks yet. So I had picked up saplings of everything on my way here. It's not as far away as it could be, but I just needed space enough where I could get a large chunk of land of the type I wanted to build what I wanted to build, the town, and not have the town so far away from spawn that, you know, they would have to take a pension in order to ever get here. Because we have flight right now, but flight was paid for in a gifted type of donation by a couple of players, so we only have a couple of weeks of it. It's nice to know it's available, though, if you want to buy it for doing some construction. But it was really nice for exploration. What do these houses look like? Let me go to my son's house. Where am I? Because my son's house is still what they're supposed to look like. Here it is. So it's still pretty cute. I gave him the chicken head I got the other day because, well, he's a chicken. But this is what they actually come looking like. You got an anvil, a stove, and a crafting table, and that should be most everything you need. Bed, shelf. So this is Robert's little house. Tree didn't grow right. I'll fix it for him. And this is Tam's. Having to build themselves since they use their house on top of my house. I gave my old gaming account to my cousin to play because don't feel the name no more. So now I have everything I need to keep myself going in a survival world. And it'll be time to build soon. But for now, I have errands and Walmart awaiting me. And Walmart is 11 miles away from this location of my home. Yeah, when you're 11 miles from a Walmart, you really are out in the middle of nowhere. When Walmart is your shopping. Anyway, tired me is going to go shopping and come back more tired. Take medication for my migraine in my back. And conk out. It's a plan. Maybe not a great plan, but it's a plan. So, this is Minecove. It's a nice little server. It's very friendly. Very, very friendly. This is the friendliest server I've found except for my friend's my son, his favorite server is Octane. Octa-in. And Octane is also a very, very friendly community. But it has less mods on duty at any given time. And it's more it's a good community is the reason why it works that way. But it has really, really good grief protection, which this has really, really good grief protection. There, they just have an admin world edit and absolutely positively protect your area. Pretty much whatever area you're building in, they're able to make it that area, and they don't have to worry about, you know, any overlap or too much extra or whatever. So, ta-da! I've been here, I'm not sure how many days now. I wonder if they have a play day thing. But 10 minutes is enough. Voila. I didn't build this, though I could. It's just a cute little in-a-box house that has everything you need, and then you use what's called land protection. You go land, and you get a menu like this. How much you want to pay for how much you want. How many blocks? I mean, 1,000 by 1,000 blocks. That's pretty massive, I guess. Not really. But pretty massive. And there you go. Minecove. What they have and what they do.